am Muna. Today, we will learn how culture influences people behavior in organization and the organization themselves based on Hofstede's cultural dimension. So, Hofstede's cultural dimension is a framework for cross-cultural communication developed by Hofstede. According to Hofstede's 2001, there are 5 cultural dimensions, which are power distance, uncertainty avoidance, masculinity femininity, individualism collectivism, and long versus short-term orientation. The first dimension is power distance. Power distance refers to the degree of inequality that exists and is accepted between people with and without power. On the other words, how much do you accept the inequality of power? So in high power distance, the members of the cultures found that inequality is fundamentally good. They basically accept the differences of the power and understands the places in the organization, which refer to the hierarchical system. The system emphasizes that superiors or subordinates are different kinds of people based on their status, roles, and power. Mostly, those who are power holders have special advantage and status symbol. For example, they have their own room or own parking. Meanwhile, for low power distance culture, they are egalitarian, meaning that they minimize the inequality and they believe in the need of equal rights. So superiors and subordinates are all the same and everyone should enjoy the same privilege without having a status symbol. Next is uncertainty avoidance, which refers to the extent to which people feel threatened by uncertain or unknown situations. So cultures with high uncertainty avoidance are uncomfortable with uncertainty. They perceive uncertainty as threat and need to be reduced. So organizations develop highly refined rules and rituals, and they are also rule-oriented to avoid the uncertainty. However, cultures with low uncertainty avoidance are comfortable with uncertainty, means that they perceive uncertainty is normal. It is a fact of life. They maintain a more relaxed attitude. So that's why in organization, they mandate fewer rules and rituals for their employees. For masculinity femininity dimension, it refers to the degree to which foster or maintain differences between the sexes in work-related values. It also emphasizes the distribution of gender roles. In high masculinity femininity cultures, there are large differences of gender roles between male and female. The gender roles are distinct. Male are described as assertive, while women are nurturing. The culture stress on equity, competition, and performance, and particularly in the workplace, the managers are expected to be decisive and assertive. While in low masculinity femininity, the differences of gender roles are few and loose, meaning that both men and women are in nurturing roles. Both can be the wage earner and both can be the one who concerned about family and children issues. The cultures are stressed on equality, solidarity, quality of work life. In the workplace, the managers use intuition and strive for consensus. The next dimension is individualism collectivism. This dimension refers to the degree to which individuals will sacrifice personal goals for the sake of their in-group. In individualistic culture, there are less sacrifice for the group and prioritizing individuals' goals. In organization or work-related, they focus on individual tasks and any decisions are primarily for individual need. On the other hand, in collectivism culture, the people have greater degree of reliance on group work and group orientation to company and organizational tasks, and decisions made are primarily for the best of the group. The fifth dimension is long versus short-term orientation. This dimension refers to the degree to which cultures encourage daily satisfaction of material, social, and emotional needs among its members. For short-term orientation, the organization focuses on past or present goals, so they emphasize short-term objective and achievement. For example, 1 month's profit is important for the organization rather than 1 year profit. They also have strong concern with establishing the absolute truth. For long-term orientation, the organization focuses on future, and that's why they have greater willingness to invest to achieve the future goals. And the people believe that truth depends very much on situation, context, and time. So we have learned all the 6 dimensions in Hofstede's culture dimension, especially in organizational culture's perspective. As the conclusion, we need to respect the differences of cultures and understand that can help us to communicate well, particularly in an organization or workplace.